Morning. Am I audible to you guys?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so I guess there was a little confusion. Okay, wait now. I just share my screen first. Can you all see the screen? The whiteboard? Okay. Okay, so yesterday we started with your knowledge-based agents. Okay, so knowledge-based agents are slightly different than our previous intelligent agents. Here we do not just define the goal, and your knowledge agents basically try to acquire knowledge from the world and try to make it better over the time, and also it tries to make the real world decisions. Okay, so your knowledge based agents basically comprised of two components. One is your knowledge base and the other one is your inference system, right? So your knowledge base represents actual facts which exist in the world, and it is more like the central component of your knowledge based agent, and it is basically composed of set of sentences which describes the information related to the world. And these sentences are not like English, slightly different. We will get to know more about this later on. Then the other part is your inference system. So what it does, inference system, basically it's like the engine of your knowledge based system. It allows to infer new knowledge in the system, and it also allows to add or update any information for your knowledge based system. Okay, so inference system basically use different types of logical rules to deduce different information. We will again get to know about these rules later on. So this is just basic. For normal knowledge-based agents, it just maintain the internal states of the knowledge. It's always reason over whatever knowledge it has. Then again, it update their knowledge time to time and take actions accordingly. Okay. Then other than that, we have certain operations for knowledge-based agents, and these are basically done by your agent program. Okay, so three function is like tell, ask, and perform. Okay, in some places you might see just it's tell and ask, just two things. The perform can be replaced by another tell function. Okay, so tells means what? It just tells the knowledge base what it has perceived from the environment. Okay, then ask is like it just asks the knowledge base about the actions it should take. Then this perform in some places can be also used as another tell. Okay, it basically perform the selected action, but in some places you can see like it tells the action which is chosen, and finally the agent executes that particular action. Okay, so you can just represent it like first tell, then what I perceive, then ask what action should I take, Then comes, then that perform, you can also say it's another tell. What it tells? It just tells chosen an action and executed. Okay, this is just simple functions done by your agent program, or you can say your inference system performs this task. Okay, so these functions are basically inferred. It works like an interface between the two main components, which is your sensors and actuators. Correct? Your intelligent agent or AI agents are basically consist of sensors and actuators. So this three performance will be for them. They just work like a interface between sensors and actuators. Okay, so we have particular type of functions for these three operations. Okay, so one is make percept sentence. Okay, okay, let me tell you, we can just represent your knowledge base agent with the help of a function, right? Your agents are nothing but a functions too. So you can say function KB, knowledge based agent. This is the program a function for your knowledge based agent, which will take percept. Then there will be a persistent. This is just a function, okay? How we can represent a knowledge based agent. There will be KB, a knowledge base. There will be a T, a counter, and initially it will be 0. And it will indicate the time. Okay. So this counter will indicate the time for the whole process, and initially the value will be just 0. Okay. Then for these three functions, our means operations, the functions are like KB, make percept, sentence, and it will take the percept and the time. Okay. After that, it will just take action. Action will be taken by the ask function, knowledge base. Ma'am, can you make pencil more darker? Okay, wait. Okay, darker means I guess this one is a bit lighter now. I can change the lead. Just wait. Okay, it's same because I just zoom it. That's why it will be darker if I just zoom out. Make action query T. Okay. After this, one is tell, one is ask, then the third one is again tell. That means you're for the perform one. Tell knowledge base make action sentence, and it will take action and P. Okay, then the counter will be incremented every time. Okay, return action. So with the help of this function, you can represent a knowledge-based agent. So knowledge-based agent takes percept as input and returns an action as your output. So agent will maintain the knowledge base, and initially it has some background knowledge of the real world, and again it also has a counter to indicate the time for the whole process and initialize to be 0 at the first. Then each time when the function is called, it performs these three operations. Okay. So first it tells the knowledge base what it perceives. Secondly, asks the knowledge base what action it should take. Then third, it will tell the knowledge base that which action has been chosen or should be chosen. Okay. So your make percept sentence, this one, this particular make percept sentence will basically generate a sentence as setting that the agent perceives the given perceive at the given time. Okay, so it will simply perceive what it has taken from the environment at that particular time. Then make action query, it generates a sentence to ask which action should be done at the current time. Okay, then make action sentence, it just generates a sentence which asserts that the chosen action was executed. So is these three functions clear? So this one will tell perceive information by the agent at time t. Then make action query. This will just return the sentence which will tell what action the agent must take. take at current time. Okay, and this one will simply tell an action which has been selected and executed. And executed at that time. It's quite light, right? Okay, next time I just zoom in, then I'll write. Wait, I'm checking some exam issues suddenly. Okay, not a problem for us, civils problem. Okay, this part done. Clear what is a knowledge based agent and what are the main operations, what are the two components. So as your knowledge based agents has some kind of knowledge, now we have to know what are the various levels of your knowledge based agents. So there will be a different types of levels. We can just view our knowledge based agents. So what are these levels? Just write like this and it will be a bit clear. Levels of knowledge based agents. Okay. So first level is your knowledge level. Second is your logical level. And third is your implementation level. Okay, so this is like your first level, knowledge level. So here we basically specify two things to the agent. One is what are the goals, okay, and how it should behave, okay. So this defines behavior of agent, okay. And here we tell the goal, we just tell the goal of agent and we just define current knowledge it has perceived. Okay. So a very simple exam can be like suppose your automated taxi agents need to go from a station A to station B and he knows the way from A to B. Okay, so this type of knowledge is the knowledge level. So you have just the taxi agent and it knows the goal that it needs to go to point B, and currently it is point A. Okay, so this knowledge is just your knowledge level. So this much knowledge an agent can have. The second one is the logical level. So what happens here? See, I'm telling you that there will be a knowledge representation will be there, but still I have not defined what kind of knowledge should be there. Okay, so basically at this level, sentences are encoded into different logic. Okay, so this encoded knowledge are just some logical rules, and at the logical level we can just expect that suppose again for the taxi example, it will reach the destination B. Okay, so in knowledge level it has the knowledge that it is at point A and it needs to go to point B. Okay, so from point A to point B there will be certain rules, okay, or logic how it should reach the destination B. Okay, so that knowledge will be represented in this logical level. Okay, the set of rules will be followed in the logical level, then your agent will finally reach the goal. Okay, then third is the implementation level. Implementation level is like your physical representation of your logic and the knowledge. So it will perform the actions as per the logical and knowledge level, and here the automated taxi will finally implement his knowledge and logic so that he can reach the destination. You can say just implementation level is just like your normal physical implementation of these two parts. This is just the knowledge, and logical level is just how to reach there, the logic. So implementation level is just the real implementation of these two things. Okay, so again suppose another example is we have an automated air conditioner. Okay, so the inbuilt knowledge stored in that system is that it would just adjust its temperature according to the weather. Okay, so this represents the knowledge level of the agent because it should just adjust the temperature according to the weather. This is the knowledge representation. Okay, then actual working and its like adjustment will define the implementation level of your knowledge based agents. Okay, is this three parts clear? Okay, you can say physical representation, knowledge level plus logical level. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so these are the various levels of knowledge. Then we have to know what are the approaches to designing knowledge-based agents. So there are basically two ways to build your knowledge base. One is declarative approach. So here means we can just create our knowledge based agent by initializing with an empty knowledge base. And we can tell the agent all the sentence with which we want to start with. Okay, so this is like the beginning. Your agent does not have anything in your knowledge base KB, so we can just initialize its empty knowledge base, right? KBA has two parts. One is knowledge base and the other one is inference system. So initially knowledge base is completely empty. So in declarative approach, we can just initialize the knowledge base and we can tell or we can provide some knowledge whatever we want. So it will mainly depend on us. So we will just feed the necessary information in that empty knowledge base system and we can just design an agent. So we can say we can just tell sentence. Okay. So we will keep repeating the process until your knowledge base will have some kind of knowledge. Okay. Second one is procedural. So here it's like knowledge is stored into an empty system in the form of program code. So it is like constructing approach to your declarative approach. So it basically designs the behavior of the system using coding. Okay, so we can just directly encode desired behavior. As your program code. So the difference is that here there is no coding involved initially. First, we just provide some information to an empty knowledge base. So once we have enough information or we have fed enough information to the knowledge base, then we start writing the code. But in case of procedural approach, we will not store anything like initially. We will directly uh, encode whatever behavior we want from the agent through the code. It's like direct programming thing. Okay. But like in real world, a successful agent can be built by combining both declarative and the procedural approaches. And declarative knowledge can often be compiled into more efficient procedural code. Okay, if you just single type one, maybe it's not that efficient for our real world problem. Therefore, we should always combine both the approach. Okay, depending on the applications. Up to this part clear? So this is just basic of your knowledge based agent. What your agent does, what are the different operations, what are the levels of knowledge based agent, what are the approach to design knowledge base. So up to this part clear, everyone? This is all about your knowledge-based agent. Next, we will see, means all the time I'm just keep telling the knowledge representation, and knowledge representation. Then knowledge-based agent just try to represent the knowledge, then it acquire knowledge, then perform actions accordingly, and so on. Now the question comes, what to represent? Wow, so now okay, so the real question is what kind of knowledge should be represent in our AI system, right? Your knowledge based agent is all about working as per the knowledge, right? Now we have to know what kind of knowledge we should represent so that our agent can efficiently work, okay, or perform any task. This part everyone clear? Yes or no? Am I going too fast? Am I okay? So next we will see what kind of knowledge we can represent in our AI system. Okay. So rest of the unit will be all like concerned about how we can represent the real world knowledge in our AI system. Okay. So let's just start. This is just like intro to your knowledge based agent. Now we will dig into more how we can represent the knowledge and what should be the type of knowledge and what are the things we can represent. So what to represent? First thing is your object. Not first thing, just one thing is object. So all the facts about object in our world domain. For example, like any kind of knowledge, any facts about our real world domain. It can be like guitars just have some strings, then mouse has a button, then shirt has buttons, then some instrument is made of some brass material. It kind of any knowledge, any facts about all the objects. Okay, next is events. So events are the actions which occur in our world. Okay, next is performance. Okay, object was facts about real world. Events, actions which occur in our performance mean it just describe the behavior which involves like knowledge about how to do things. Okay. Then is meta knowledge. So it's just the knowledge about what we know. Then we have facts. It's just the truth about the real world. And what we represent. And the last one is your knowledge base. Okay, so this is like your, as mentioned earlier, it's just the central component of your knowledge based agent, and it represent your knowledge base, and it's a group of sentences, and we have already discussed about the knowledge base part, right? So these are the things we can represent in AI system, or we should represent in AI system. So whenever we will build an agent, we need to represent the knowledge. So that knowledge should be in this form. Okay. Okay, so this is enough of knowledge base. So if I ask what is knowledge, then you can just say knowledge is the awareness or like familiarity gained by experiences of fact, data, and situations. Okay, so in next class, we will see what can be the types of knowledge. Okay, these are what to represent. We all the way we say knowledge representation. Now we will see the types of knowledge. Okay, okay, that's it for today. This part we will continue in the next class. Okay. Okay, so I hope you guys are following. So your exam will start from tomorrow, right? So all the best for your sessional exam. I know you guys have some placement exam too, so all the best for that too. Tomorrow, what exam you guys have?
বাইজুসও আছে
Biology. আর sessional exam কালি কার আছে? কি subject আছে?
চ্যানেল আছে মালা মেমৰ আছে আৰু বৈৰাগী ছাৰৰ আছে
Oh, আচ্ছা। One IDP. When an IDP, আচ্ছা। When an IDP, আচ্ছা মোৰ subjectৰ next দিনা আছে। Okay, for আচ্ছা মই unit কেইটাতো কৈছোৱে, first unit and second unit, okay? AI class. So 2 days, no more classes, just exam. Okay? Yeah, just stop sharing, switch on your videos. I'll take attendance. Okay, Lidomo, Momocha, Divya. Lidomo, you never saw his face.
Ma'am, network problem.
Network not good, ma'am.
What?
Network not good, ma'am.
Network not good.
Ma'am.
Try once.
We are just two buildings up. Means he is beside two buildings of us.
मैम आज ऐसा नेटवर्क बहुत खराब है।
इतना नेटवर्क खराब है, बोले एक साथ ही रह रहे हो क्या?
নাই নাই আমি ৱাইফাই ইউজ কৰি আছো তাৰ নিজৰ ডাটা ইউজ কৰিম
अच्छा, ठीक है। ओके,
सॉरी।
थैंक यू एवरीवन। क्या?
থেংক ইউ মেম
Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. I'm ending the meeting now.